this video, we're going to cover how to install the SQL Server in your local and then how to uh, restore the MOLAP cubes, both the MOLAP cube as well as the tabular cube from the backup file. So in my local, for training purpose, I use the SQL Server 2019, which is the development version, and also I use the community version of the Visual Studio. And then for SSMS, I use the SSMS setup separately. And then along with that, I also use the VSX extension, which is the Microsoft Data Tools Analysis Service. So these are the four plugins required to start practicing the MDX or DAX queries. So while you're installing the SQL Server, so you need to have the two instances in your local. So one instance is dedicated for the MOLAP cube, other instance is the dedicated for the tabular cube. So you cannot have the MOLAP and tabular cube in the same instance. So that's the reason you need to have the two separate instances for the MOLAP cube and tabular cube. So once you install the SQL Server database engine and the analysis service engine, then you need to install the Visual Studio. So the Visual Studio Community Edition, you need to install, and post that you need to install the this analysis service extension. Then only your analysis service will be part of your Visual Studio. Once you're done with that, then to access the database engine, you need to install the SSMS. So the SSMS is like a client tool where you can connect to the database engine and SQL Server Analysis Service and write your queries. And due to size limitation, I'm not able to upload these four plugins to my GitHub. So sorry for that. And then once you install that, then the next step you can do, so you can download the ABF file from my GitHub location. So this is the location, the GitHub location. I will share this location in the video description, or you can find this location in the YouTube channel under my channel. From there, you can download the two backup files of the cubes. One is the MOLAP cube, which is the AdventureWorks dw.abf, and then other one is the tabular cube. So both versions are related to 2019. You can download, and once you download it with these two backup files, then we'll go to the, you need to connect to the SSMS to your respective analysis service. If you are restoring the MOLAP cube, so you need to connect to the MOLAP engine. And if you're trying to restore the tabular cube, then you need to connect to the tabular engine. So once you're connected to the engine, then you can right click on the databases, and then click on the restore. So this is the where it will ask some parameters. Okay, so you can provide these details so that it will get restored. Okay, first it asking the backup file location. So in my scenario, I kept the my backup file, that ABF file, in this location. Okay, probably the same location will be in your local, or you can check this location where you install the SQL Server. So in my scenario, this is my backup location, and under that I have the AdventureWorks dw.abf. Now I take this file, select that file, and then so I selected the backup file, and then you need to choose the restore database name. So now what I'll do, I'll create this new one as AWDW training, and the storage location by default it will goes under the data location of the MOLAP engine where it's installed. Okay, so don't change anything, but if at all you have this MOLAP engine in different drive, so you can choose that location. But in my drive, I installed in my C drive, so that's the reason I choose this path. But you can choose any path if you like. Once you choose the path, then click OK. Now, so I know you don't have any database attached, but it's always better to click this option, allow database to overwrite. I mean, even if you don't click it, it will work, but just in case if it is there, then it will overwrite the existed database. Once you're done with that, that's it. So one way you can generate your script, okay, by clicking the script, it will generate XML script. That using that XML script, you can, restore the your database with all these connectors. I mean, what are the details that we passed. Okay, otherwise you can click the OK button in the pop-up window. Once you do that, the restore will start. Okay, hardly it will take very less time. I think it takes 1 minute. I think, yeah, 1 minute it will take to restore it. Yeah, not even 1 minute. It's a very less, right? Less time it took. Because the reason could be the size of the database. I think it's only 14 MB size, so it makes sense, right, to restore quickly. Now the database, MOLAP database is ready. You can browse the cube, or you can write your MDX queries by click on new query MDX. You can write your own MDX queries. This is how you can restore the MOLAP cube. Okay, and then presently I don't have any OLTP database which is support to this cube solution. Okay, so in case if you want to test any changes, then you need to open this database in online and do your changes and save it. Okay, I will show you how to do the cube changes in online in different video, but let's focus on restoring the cube solution. So now I'm done with the MOLAP cube solution restore. Now I'll move to the tabular cube solution. So for the tabular cube, so you need to right click on the, first you need to connect to your instance where the tabular cube engine installed, and then right click on this database, click on restore. Again, you select your location where the backup file is available. It's always recommended to keep your ABF file into this location so that the engine will have the access to these folders. If you don't keep it here and you're trying to map some other location, you might end up with some access related issues. So better to use this location to before you restore any database. Okay, now I selected aw.dw.abf file, and then I've given name to restore the database. Maybe I'll give it awdw3 because 2 is already there. And then storage location, it will be by default, it's pointed to the data folder. And then click OK. Once done, then select that option, allow database overwrite. Click OK. So even yeah, this one also takes very less time to restore it. Yeah, so to start your practice on the MDX queries, DAX queries, these two solutions sufficient. One is the MOLAP and Tabular Cube. You can start straight away to write and practice your queries with this sample data. So it's loaded and you can start writing the new DAX queries. Okay, this is how you can restore the both MOLAP and Tabular Cube. And this is my as I mentioned, so the GitHub folder. Here I will keep on uploading the softwares or any important document or any data set that I prepared. Okay, currently I'm preparing one data set to build the basic cubes in MOLAP and Tabular, but soon I will upload those files into this location. So you can bookmark this page, the GitHub location, so that it will be handy. Okay, so that's about this video. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.